That's okay. It's all right. If you do it, we'll change. Yeah, sure. Morning. Let's get the Facebook one going. 6 people on. Nice if there's 600, obviously. Morning. Right. 5. Steve. Hiya. Daughter's turned up. Who else have we got then? Who are the 5 people? One like. 4. Well, oh yeah, we've got the Channons, we've got the Sinclairs.
3.
Come on. I'm not going with just 3. Me is on the big screen. Mr. Potter. Black belts. Morning, James. Stuart, I'm in. So just turn on the Facebook one. Morning, Facebook. 4. So I don't think it is that what we're doing every morning is boring. I think what it is that people find it hard to keep doing something that's the same every time, pretty much. But morning, Rod. But because it's the same, you get better at things, and then you improve your skill level, and you improve your coordination, and then you can move on and learn more things that are even more difficult to do, which is good for your mind, good for your body. And it's that consistency. Just dipping in and dipping out of an activity won't give you that consistency that you need to improve. But something like doing something every day really will. We're a little bit different in that obviously we're doing a stretch, then a joint, then a stretch, then a joint, then a stretch over your week. Morning, Pearl. Tell Master Dennis to get up. So we'll just crack on. We've got 6 there, 2 there. That's 1. Oh, what? 7 and 1. So it'll really be cool if we could get 10. So maybe just go and share it to someone. Share it on your Facebook. Don't put your hand in your mouth. And get moving. You ready? Come on, Ed. Ethan's being lazy. Come on, get up, get up, get up. That's a silhouette, isn't it? That's bad.
No, it's not a silhouette.
Is that better? Someone send me some lights, please. Alrighty. Okay, so where's my stopwatch? We start with the neck. We're doing the same things that we did. Hello, Anna. And we've got Emma Potter. Hello, Emma. That's it. That's more like it. Alrighty. The next yes and no's. You ready? Just down and up. I'll sit down so you can see. Heads, yeses and no's. Now, remember what I said? You're trying to lift the top of your head as high as possible, or the back of your head. Then you're trying to lift your top of your head here, or your chin, as high as possible. We're not just trying to flop it forwards and backwards. So Edie, you need to stand up, please. Nose. Oh, we have Ethan join us. Good morning. Right, so these are your nose, okay? The next one's going to be difficult. Remember, you're going to rotate around your nose for the next one. So remember, top of your head goes one way, bottom of your head goes the other. So you're not going ear to shoulder, you're trying to rotate around your nose. It's not the same thing. Try and keep your nose in place. Okay, then you're going to go to the side, then forwards, then side, and then back. This is challenging, so don't do it too fast. And every time you see yourself do this or this, just reset. Side, forwards, side, and back. Just try and do cornerstones to start with, and then when you're ready, look at doing the motion. So other side, back, other side, forwards. So you're doing the circle in the other direction now, yeah? Then we're going to go down to the shoulders. Backward circles, but each shoulder is chasing each other. So your shoulders are chasing each other. So one shoulder goes up while the other one goes down. Then it goes back and round. So one goes up and back as the other one goes down and forwards. I made these jokes on Tuesday. Don't forget, just go and watch on Google, on YouTube, 1980s dance moves, and you'll see something like this. Keep the rest of your body still. ADS it, you can do the dance move, and you're just moving your shoulder up and use your shoulder blades to bring it. If you find that difficult, go back to the other ones. So this is forwards now. And if you find moving the shoulders independently difficult, just go back to these shoulder circles before doing these ones. So one goes, imagine you've got a canoeing stick thing in front of you. What's it called? A paddle. And you are chasing like so. Carry on with that. Carry on, please. There we go. Stand up. Let your arm flop to the floor and circle. You're going to have your stance one leg forwards, and you have to draw a circle. The goal here is to keep your arm as relaxed as possible. So your core is just making it move, and your arm is dead weight. And I really want you to get used to that dead weight, other direction. Really want you to get used to that dead weight feeling, just to open up those joints. So maybe with shoulder injuries, if Andy's watching this, you'll find that this might help. Stay relaxed. Change legs, so other leg forward and circle inwards with your other arm. So the goal, one of the challenges here with something like this is to learn to have some parts of your body which are tense, so you'll notice that, and other parts of your body which are relaxed. So obviously right now, my legs and core are fairly tight, but my chest and shoulders is turned off completely. Other direction. The other hand is behind your back, guys.
Wow.
That's good. Nice and relaxed. Keep going with that. I'm going to go down on my knees again to show you the elbows in a second, okay? So keep going. Edie and Ethan will stay up. When it beeps, okay, right arm up and doing inward circles. So I want you to tilt your thumb forwards and down and round. So you're going to go down as deep as you can and round. The goal is to keep the elbow completely still. Don't let the elbow move around. And I made the analogy on Tuesday that it's a bit like using a speedball. But learn to move your elbow up and then rotate at the shoulder and the elbow down. Other direction. So draw it the other way. Imagine you're drawing a circle on a blackboard with a bit of chalk. Did you get that, kids?
Yes.
You know what a blackboard is?
No. Well, we know what it is, but we don't use it.
Have you ever seen a blackboard?
Yes.
Maybe
No.
Yeah. That's good. Then we're going to go to the other arm, keeping that arm still. So other arm, outwards. So just keep your elbow completely in the same place in space. So your shoulder rotates down and rotates up, rotates down, and rotates up. Keep your shoulder in place and also have your arm parallel to the floor. Don't let it drop. And for 30 seconds, it might be a bit challenging. Other directions. And once you're happy doing the movement exactly correctly, then of course you can learn to loosen it up. When you loosen it up, you might get a bit more of a twist and a snap to it. When it beeps, you're going to go back to the right arm and do top circles. Okay, right arm parallel to the floor and circle at the top. So here you're looking to turn your shoulder out as far as you can this side. Turn it out as far as you can. So turn it in, then rotate your shoulder out as far as possible. And looking to get that elbow in space. Remember, you're not trying to hurt yourself. You're just trying to get to the limit of your other direction. So you're doing a top circle here, yeah? You got a pen in your hand. The blackboard is like this. Round. I've made a mistake there. Let my elbow drop.
Oh, why did I do this? As soon as you said
Coordination. That's why you're doing it. Other arm. Top circles. Remember, let your elbow flop out. Shoulder flop out to the side. So my shoulder is a bit more limited than this one. So I'm going to help it a little bit by trying to just let it go a bit further. Told you before, my elbow is limited. Ethan, stand up and do it.
Yeah.
My shoulder is limited because I fell off my bike a couple of years ago and didn't get it looked at. Other direction. So again, you're looking to turn it out as wide as possible. When it beeps again, we're going to go back to the right hand and go for your wrists. Come on, children.
Sorry, you know that thing that I put on my WhatsApp status?
No, didn't look at it. Okay, back to the right hand. Circles, up, in, down, and right. Remember, you're looking to try and keep your knuckles in space. Up, in, down, and right. And if you want to, just do static corners, then do that. But try and then smooth it out as best as you can. So it's this bit of your wrist that's moving here in space. Other direction. And obviously when you're happy with it, you didn't do 30 seconds. You can do 15 seconds or so because you're happy with the movement. And all this is really useful when we're looking to implement certain movements in our art. And if you're sitting and thinking, oh, what's the point? I can't do it. Yeah, my advice to you then is to actually just crack on and do it. Other arm, up, out, in, and down. Up, out, down, and in. 4 corners. Stop it, Ethan. So like I said on Tuesday, my left side is more challenging for me. You might find you have a side that is difficult for you too. Other direction. So avoid this Remember, it's your actual wrist that we're trying to move, okay? You're probably sitting there saying, oh my God, what is going on? I can't do this. Just take your time. Practice it when you're sitting at your desk, when you should be working, or when the kettle's boiling. Yeah, you get the idea? Okie dokie. Fingers, curl your hands round and uncurl. Imagine you're wrapping around an ice cream cone and not. So you can do both together. The idea is to make it super relaxed. So you're looking at super relaxed movements. You're not individually moving those fingers with tension. You're just letting it flop round. Keep going. So obviously, one finger, next finger, next finger, next finger, and then little finger, ring finger, middle finger, forefinger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are moving independently, and that's what we're looking for. A bit like your finger drums, yeah? I'm going to stand up. The kids are going to stand up too. They're being lazy. Stand up for torsos. Are you ready? Slide left and right. You can do it like this with your arms out to stop you tilting. But when you're happy with the not tilt, then you go for your torso slides. Can you set a good example, please?
I'm sorry.
Use your self-control. Left and right. Forwards and backwards. Remember what I said? Lift high with your solar plexus and back. Try not to tilt your hips as you do this, yeah? It's just your middle of your torso, forwards and backwards. It looks like we're kind of getting to a limit of 10 people watching, which is interesting. Okay, now we're going to go circles. So forwards, side, back and side. Try and make these as big as you can, okay? So really sink down deep, really go up high and wide, go forward high, back and sink down. Big circles, forward high, back and sink down. Other direction, yeah? And of course, when you're happy, you can just do it a bit faster. You can really hit those spots that you really need to hit. So my particular difficulty is right here, right at the back point. Forwards and sides are okay. After this, you're going to boxer's roll, okay? Clockwise and anti-clockwise. So keep your hips still, hands up, tilt, rotate outwards, extend your left hip, then extend your right hip. Keep your hips in place and only move the top half of your body. So you're moving from just here. Keep your hips in space, Ethan. So lock your hips in. So notice one side is extending, other one is extending. One side is collapsing, other one is collapsing. As a other direction. So now my right hip collapses, then my left hip collapses, then my right hip extends, then my left hip extends, then the right hip collapses, left hip collapses. The next one is wicked. You won't like it, but it's wicked. Keep the hips locked. Pec forwards. Keep your legs slightly bent. Go around one side. Pec forwards and go around that other side. Your legs must be slightly bent and stick your bum out backwards. It's forwards, pec. Other side, pec. No, yeah, you could be a hammer, or you're or like a chicken pecking for its food. You could say that, couldn't you? Peck for your food. But yeah, every time you do these, guys, your hips might start loosening up. Have we done that? Both sides or other direction? Okay, other direction then.
Oh, I alternated. Carrying on.
So your other direction would be?
The same.
No, it would be different because you're
in,
round, up, round, up, round, up, round. Keep going. And when it beats, you're going to big hip circles. Okay, really big to the side, really big. So now it's your hips that are moving and your solar plexus is staying in place. So really, look, watch here. Collapse my right hip, collapse my left hip. Moving as far to the side as possible. Then extend my right hip, then extend my left hip. But your torso is staying in place. Yeah? Make these really big as you can. Really stretch those joints today. It's nice and warm. Other direction. In a minute, you can use a chair. But right now, you're looking at big, really big, wide positions. Trying to really get your coordination on in extending, extending, collapsing, collapsing. We're then going to go to figure of eights. You ready? So out one side, forwards, then back. Out the other side, forwards, and then back. So it's called figure of eight on the hips, yeah? You're making a back, side, forwards, back, all the way side and forwards, yeah? You should be looking to now reach the limit of that mobility on this side. So that's your hip and your inner thigh. Then it's your hip and this inner thigh. And now it's your hamstrings. We do have a side yet?
Well, yeah.
Anyway, forget, I can't remember where we are. So lean over onto a chair, stick your hips back. You can either just go side to side, or you can do figure of eights. Right now, just go side to side, and we'll do figure eights on the next 30. So I'm just going side, 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 side. No jokes, Mr. Potter. Now you're doing figure of eights. This is where you're going to bend one knee and figure of eight. So you're looking to push one hip forwards, one hip backwards. Yes, you will feel pops and clicks. Especially if you are, a grown-up, which you should be doing this. Okay, then we go to front circles with our knee in a sec. Once it beeps, get yourself upright again. Okay, up we go. Yeah, keep your knee in place and rotate the bottom part of your leg clockwise. So you're really trying to turn it as much as you can. Other direction now. Just in, round, in, round. Again, if you need that chair for balance, use it for balance, yeah? And when you're happy with the motion, obviously you can speed it up. But let's just make sure that we are developing some strength and coordination by actually doing the exercises with your knee parallel to the floor already.
It is.
That's all we need to know. Good girl. Well done. Well done. Good girl. Other leg. Whichever way you start, on the next beat, you go the other direction. Kids, honestly.
Irish dancers.
What would you do without the children? Have we done the other way yet?
No.
Other direction.
No, we did do the other way. Yeah, I don't know what you're on about that. Why are you doing it twice?
My legs are tired today.
Same. I'm gonna watch Disney.
You're not watching any Disney. Okay, the next one, when it beeps, keep going, kids. You turn your leg up. You're going to push it to the side. You're going to push your leg down and circles like this. Lean over if you want to, or just bend the other side and try and get as wide a circle as you can on the outside of your body. Keep that knee up, Edie. So look, you're looking to keep the knee up and then rotate. And it comes down, then rotate. Other side, knee up, rotate out and round. Then your leg gets vertical again, and up and round. Not very good balance there.
Trying to walk out the knees.
Stop it. Okay, ankles. Point your foot. Circles. One direction. You should be quite familiar with this one now. If you're not, take it slow. But you should be looking to push and extend nice and far. Really push and extend that, okay? Push hard, pull hard. And the foot outwards. So improve that balance, guys. Keep the rest of your body locked in. Inside circles of the foot. So obviously when it beeps, go to the other foot and inside circles. Other foot, inside circles. Then we go to a balance drill, okay? So when it beeps, balance on your left foot. When it beeps, balance on your left side. Pick your right knee up. Push hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lead with your heel. And then turn your toe to the sky as much as you can. Try and push your hips forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lead with your heel. Behind you, have your hips facing the floor. And bend the front leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up to the front. Tuck that foot into your hip. Help it if you need to. And let it push forwards. Hips forwards, knee down. 5, 4. That's cool. Other side. Left knee up. Point it. Point it hard. Lead with your heel. Turn your toes to the sky as much best as you can. Lead with your heel. Hips towards the floor. I'm trying to avoid my chair. Hold it there. Bend the front leg. So try not to be sideways on. Try and have your hip towards the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee up high. And relax. Finish with this now. Remember, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Nice and relaxed. You're just trying to be super relaxed. Like I said on Tuesday, it's like boneless, but not quite.
I'm a yo-yo.
Yeah. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Super relaxed. And this is where we're going to get, this is where you get your power. Okay. Super relaxed. Move to one side. It's your torso that's making the whip. Yeah, shoulder up, then your elbow, then your wrist. Wham, 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 wham. And forwards again. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. And then go to one side again. Forwards again. We're nearly done. Go to your left. Really extend those arms out. Back to the front. Back to the side. And to the front. And relax. Let them all just relax, 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 relax. Awesome. So obviously I can see them in the camera, and stop it. Right. Why me? Why me? Elbows. Get. Oh. Elbows. Elbows. So well done for doing that. Please, Master Dennis is watching. Wave. Facebook, share it. Yeah. YouTube, share that thing. Get it out to people. Please press a like on it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget to subscribe to Untitled Taekwondo. Master D didn't make it. No, I didn't think so. Lazy. Master Dennis is the laziest person I know. Well done. See you tomorrow for the stretch again, okay? Took some talking to get the kids to do it, but they did it. But yeah, this is what I was saying earlier. It is hard for everyone. It's hard because we're out of our routine. But this is the new routine. Stay with it. Use your self-control to fight that inner opponent. Get on here for 8:30 every morning. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Ethan, shush. It's not appropriate.